We've all accepted it. Glaive is Polish, ENCE is Polish.
Se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like e comenta o que você achou.
Hades and Diha leading the charge. We got Jakey and MC on the numbers tonight. Bringing you the POVs of this bloodbath. Mezzi, quick attempt to hold back Temple, doesn't find his mark. Apex kind of leaning between both attacks, both avenues, both routes being taken here by ENCE. Nicely done by Spinks. There he is, all map long, back on Vertigo. His absence was, unfortunately, deafening. And now Hades will be definitely trying to claw this back. We've got the entirety of what's left of Vitality stuck down in the dark room. Not that he knows this, but he picked up the bomb and he tucked into platform, but he dodged the first threat. And now ENCE, they're just gonna pull off of the bomb site. They're gonna give space over to Vitality, who then throw a smoke on top of bomb and tap, and that tap is going to elicit any kind of a response. Glaive comes back in from Temple, gives up his death. Hades, it's a fresh mag and a 10-second stick. He's trying to duel with Flamesy, who picks it up with Berettas, and Vitality will take CT Pistol.
Got to trust the stick. You see how they come flying around every corner, spraying basically, no matter what gun they have?
Feels like if Hades catches Flamesy off guard, then that kill really guarantees it. Hold on, no way. Double Galil kill coming out from Goofy. He's got a third one on a silver platter, but Apex makes sure to draw blood back. And that immediately cools off what could have been a crazy round for ENCE to just stampede into A. So getting proactive is Apex. If he can get into the back line of the river push, that would be one thing, but this three-player pack is already up inside of E-Box. Spinks looking to improve from the first map, doesn't get the best of Diha, leaves pressure on ZywOo and Apex, and that's one of them confirmed. They start to head the other way. They've got to cut their losses and lick their wounds. This is an immediate bounce back out of ENCE.
That's a statement. I mean, this is the kind of story that you see happen when it's a dominant team versus an underdog. It's usually a dominant team. They stomp the first map, then the second map, they give up a pistol, then they bounce back instantly. This is happening to Vitality. He has had a wild ride.
And I mean, it's crazy that like,
as the owner of this team.
Polish cores haven't even had a match win or a map win in years. All of a sudden, we've got Rebels and ENCE knocking on the Spodek's door. Kylar creeping in wonderfully here and dealing with both Mezzi and Spinks. And his performance back on Vertigo was a welcome sight. Again, when it goes beyond Hades, we were looking at Goofy for months. Kylar's gonna fall, bomb plant's canceled. Glaive's got covered deep from Diha. And Kylar should be proud. Makes mincemeat of that B site. Here we go, a little active play from Vitality. Let's see if their guns can make a difference, because you can't get stomped on map 1 and the second.
Oh, the confidence.
E-Box with the SMG still. I mean, Mezzi's feeling doomed here. 39 health. Oh, wow, he turns it even blind. The fact he's able to kill Kylar is huge, but a chance for Glaive to double down on the entry. CT set scrambling. We see ZywOo making his move. Apex shapes Diha off of the bomb site. And that will still be bombed down.
I much prefer this deep smoke.
Oof, ZywOo finds timing on flank, and that is Hades canceling the plant, potentially delivering the bomb to the Temple player if he pushes through. They know Long is compromised, but ZywOo actually didn't stick around back there. He goes back to bridge instead, which is a great play to cut off any potential river rotation. Goofy just caught out in the no man's land, and Hades forced into the 1v3 clutch with a clean tap deep. He gets the first one down. And that reactivates ZywOo. From watching on bridge, back to holding long. Oh, what a wonderful clutch this would be from Hades.
He set it up perfectly. I mean, ZywOo's slow flanking. Hades can clear out behind him fast, so he doesn't have to worry about that ever. Even though ZywOo's been missing, it's not part of his inventory anymore.
2 taps down long to get Apex off the play. Silence here as Vitality get on site. ZywOo showing him a little skin, but Hades can't make the most of the chance he had. That headshot connects, and Flamesy's up next, but Vitality will answer early on.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just important to know that someone ate the flash more than you actually clear the area out. In this case, it doesn't really matter.
Ooh, lost duel. Flamesy gets active. Goofy picks it up in the smoke. 3 caught.
Ooh.
And Apex bomb delivered. Not to mention that early damage out of Flames is going to prime Apex wonderfully. Spinks tries to press out from Temple while Hades, yeah, he's going to look the wrong direction. So CT's corralling the kills inside of A. 15 to the clock and D-Hut to the clutch. Apex pressing down.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Mezzi is there to close it out. His first on the round. Him and Spinks survive, and Vitality tie the game at 3. Vitality start to lean that second player back. ZywOo's not going to miss his shot on the approach. Missed Molotov as well out from the tees. That would have been burning ZywOo out of this position. It would have exposed him to Goofy. Instead, ZywOo finds a safe pocket. And his Sanctuary holds off ENCE entirely. One missed utility just leans itself into the favor of Vitality. So strong, so easy there for ZywOo.
Yeah.
Has been easier than maybe it should be. We'll see if there's an opening there to exploit as we get Flamesy leaning back closer to the site with ZywOo, who, while blind, picks up Hades, goes back in for second servings. Oh, ZywOo! Oh!
Come on.
3 kills, him and Flames locking it down like it's nothing. ENCE thinking they could serve up an A split. They get rocked. And D-Hut desperate to get anything going. ZywOo knows you're there.
Sniff him out.
Yeah, you're not getting past this. It's a full house between ZywOo and Flames.
Yeah, my man is sharp right there. Ultimately, is like, it feels like you obviously don't see him off that often. More often than not, but still not that often compared to other oppers. But you just wonder what his stats would be like if he did op even more. Or maybe he does have. Maybe he has that Goldilocks zone of opping to rifling ratio, where if he did overdo it, it wouldn't be so nice. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in that mind? Mind of the Woo.
Ooh, quick pressure, trying to cross. That Tech-9 swarm can be deadly, but Mezzi holds the line just like that. Crack of the whip, and the last one's down. Woo! Man, those Tech-9s got out quick. Some good strafes going on.
Usually you see a bad spray like that and it's over.
Yeah, first player's got 3 players in separate spots. Luckily, Mezzi lines them up. Look at this pack, all spread out around Spinks.
Yeah.
Mezzi, good target selection.
Attack! What you doing, mate? Go with your teammate! Fucking newbie!
Bringing the soccer ball. Sorry, the football.
Football. Playing ping pong.
Ping pong.
Oh man, iced out. Apex, he's doing a lot better. 11-5 as he takes over the top mid bridge control. Smoke comes down towards the B site. D-Hut looking for the entry. We saw great things from his Mac 10. And he's got a player on a position familiar to ENCE. Spinks gonna lock it in. Apex just throws himself at this hold. Attempt at the spray control. D-Hut's gonna let this one slide. Apex is everywhere all the time.
Yeah, that's nice.
Looking for the dark room fight, but nobody's there to give it to them. So this could be a way to peel a player off the B hit. D-Hut flashed in. Oh, nice hold by Spinks. Goes for the wide open angle. Still concerned about the long hit. And indeed, the bomb is inbound. But every time it's Apex just attacking the sides, jabbing you in the gut, never giving you any room.
He's so good at timing that flank rotation fast.
Yeah.
With the shots to the side. He does that a lot, actually.
You know, it always feels like a stick up when it's Apex. Just when you think you got your sight hit going, Apex gonna stab you in the side. That stiletto between the ribs, and then he gives it a twist as he talks his shit. And it's a fair one, because Vitality lead 9-3. Although we already are in Poland. It's a 9-3 comfortable lead for the T side of Vitality on a map they love to win. So let's see if they can make it quick. Push this series to the decider of Nuke. D-Hut, give it a chance with the dual Berettas, gets as many kills as he has guns. There's damage here on Apex, who couldn't get up the rugs. Hades, nice second shot.
Not too bad.
Leaves us in the 1v1.
Flamesy does not know where Goofy could be, and he is in one of the most unlikely spots possible. Looking for a late catch on this rotation, and Goofy will not hear this, but you will hear. Now you just got to time this. There's no plan coming in just yet. And because of that, He's got to know that Flamesy is just sitting tucked, right?
No.
Oh my God.
So well
Execution.
played. Well played. Here's Goofy flanking fast, sits in the corner and lets him make his move.
I mean, that was a little bit fast to run down when you know Flamesy can also hear you.
Yeah. Unless he only dropped assuming he had waited long enough and maybe Flamesy would be deeper.
Do you think, or would you have thought so? I mean, if you were on the bridge.
If I was on the bridge, I would have thought he heard me.
Yeah.
But
better believe he did too.
yeah, the way he did that wide swing.
Yeah, that's the thing that didn't really make.
He's just looking for it, man. So they're going to be set back to USPs. This is looking like a quick one. Vitality going to crank that dial. Put it on hot. Flamesy, one shot in with the MAC-10. Goofy's USP will answer a quick fight down from camera. Ooh, Mezzy. It's messy. 4 kills with the Galil like it's nothing. ZywOo can smell you. Not gonna let his guard down, but actually jumps up into Goofy, who luckily isn't hiding in the corner, has an earlier angle than ZywOo expects, and puts us back 3v3. That's 2 CTs inside of the B site. Bomb starts to head back to A. They want to dodge it.
Good play.
Yep.
I mean, they exposed themselves so much out of camera. Or sorry,
80s.
not at all out of camera.
Nice hold. Op up. Ooh, great to Apex between the eyes and pushes Flamesy to the clutch. Smoke doesn't quite extend to the bomb site, so now he knows he's doomed. Goes for the camera kill. He will get that one, but nice 3-piece from Hades.
Yeah, that is. So at least we know when they get the good guns, they have a good chance as well. Their one attempt, they stick the landing. Great sequence from Hades. Wow. Great last shot as well.
2 headshots. Overkill. Ooh, ENCE feeling like they got wiggle room this round. It is correct. We have majority pistols for Vitality, but they've got Goofy in the open. And there was no support there. Glaive went back.
Surprisingly broke, and I think that ENCE were not treating this as an anti-force or an anti-eco.
At least Kylar gets that, but then he extends into what would have been the pack that had his teammate's gun. Goofy delivered this M4 on a silver platter, and it's already coming back to haunt ENCE. Glaive up next, thinking about the same peak. ZywOo ready, and even though he doesn't get the kill, Apex there to finish it off. We've got a 3v2. Guns.
They're just so perfect in their movements right now. Diha versus essentially 3, all convening on this one spot, and they might just walk in right beside him. Oh my God! And it wasn't even one of the rifles.
No way.
A single shot from the Deagle of Spinks, and the round is over. Plant goes down. Obviously, it's just objectively more risky, I should say, to do this versus ecoing players because they're more erratic. The game plans are more erratic on eco rounds. You could be trying to stop a rush or something like that, but you could do that with pre-mollies and nades and doubling up on sites, right? So I'm gonna assume. I didn't see the full sort of outlook on this opening setup, but do you want to put your rifles at close range to pistols on rounds like this when it's like?
Ooh, he's looking to the left, but there's actually a player on the plat to the right, so the pistol's gonna have to get the duel. AK wins that one. Op's gonna try to come get him. That's a good recovery from Hades for now. It frees up a bunch of long control, but we can also get Vitality sliding down into the A site in the meanwhile. Long-range fight here from the M4. Mezzy trying to squeeze in with the fountain play. Glaive gets aggressive down the river. And this is good control from Glaive. This is a big fight, but ZywOo's gonna win it. Wastes no time taking his head off. They know where Hades was. They know where Hades probably is. And they know that this one should be easy to wrap up. We go back to Vertigo. It's a beautiful win for ENCE. It's not even close with that 13-6 scoreline. And this one should be a bitter stomp, but Hades still fighting tooth and nail. Gets into the cover, but just fell for the ruse. Decides to walk it back. And as he does so, Mezzi doesn't ever need to cross. ZywOo fakes it once. Hades comes out from camera. Missed shots, and that's going to be his demise. Had he hit that, we know he's got the talent to follow up on the re-peak, but instead it is Vitality answering back. And not with some crazy ZywOo performance, nay, with Apex putting his money where his mouth is. A 19-kill map to take it 13-4 and push our series into new.